Hi everyone, Silvermoon here again. And why am I choosing to update today? For those of you who are watching this video in the future, this video was made before Beautiful Joe episode 4. Which, speaking of that Let's Play, after all of the stuff I've had preventing me from recording it, laziness has been the worst. Yeah, thank goodness for the huge backlog of Star Fox 64 that I haven't been uploading every day. Because I've been lazy. I need to get back into this. Enthusiasm! Anyways, to get the business out of the way, first so I can focus on the main matter at hand, I went to RetroFix today, turning in Bionicle Heroes, which I found was very repetitive. Might be entertaining for younger kids, but Skype. There we go. Now, I went to RetroFix Gaming today, and I can say a whole bunch about its services, like how they will, if you ask them, they will give you the ratings of a game on sites such as GameFAQs, stuff like that, you know? Which is good. If I had known about that, I wouldn't have purchased Bionicle Heroes. And they also will tell you what they'll pay for you to trade for buying back a game to you. Thing is, the reason I think that they may actually have a better chance of keeping stores open than Play and Trade did here is because they do not do cash returns, and they do not refund. They only buy back games from you for whatever price. So while this is kind of, you know, taking advantage of the fact that people are gullible, they give you the ratings so that you'll know if before you buy a bad game. On to business. I did trade in a couple games. I traded in The Sims in addition to Bionicle Heroes. The Sims for GameCube, by the way. And I only got $4, which is respectable, I guess, considering the worth of the games. But I did get a couple things. Yes, finally found it. They said they got it, had it since they were open, but I did not want to take the chance that they would sell it before I saved up for Wii U and got it. It cost me $15 too, which is a good price for it. I mean, it's a good game. What do you expect? But Jay, this is specifically for you. In addition to everyone else. You know how I hate revealing my plans, but I just revealed one of them, so why not reveal the other? And this one costs more than Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, if you can believe it, just because of the rarity of the game. A lot of you may be saying, wait, is it The Incredibles Rise of the Underminer? Is it a game where you play as the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord? No! I cannot get it closer to the screen to show you, and I don't have the box art, but this game, if you'll notice the Konami logo right here, Zone of the Enders, the Fist of Mars for the Game Boy Advance. Maybe I'll do it blind, maybe not, but I will be doing it co-op with you, Jay. So yeah, it cost me $25 just because it's a rare game, but they said it was going to. They had it come in a few times, but I didn't want to take the chance because they said it was actually increasing in price, and I can see why. The Zone of the Enders HD collection is coming out soon, and curiosity into that series may spark their interest in this game. So they may actually buy it back for me. It's a huge gamble on my part because the buyback price is $6. Yeah. But then again, kind of intrigued by it. Want to see what this game is about, since it's the only platform I can play. But on to my main business in recording this, I wanted as a kind of as a shout out for OldWorldGamer, or OldWorldG, however you want to say his username on YouTube. And he is actually having his YouTube anniversary soon, or his YouTube birthday as he calls it. And it's going to happen on It's going to happen over a 3-day stream, November 9th through the 11th. Now, if you're subscribed to him, you have a chance to earn entries into his contest for a variety of prizes, including a capture card should you be wanting to start Let's Playing yourself. Now, this time I'm going to talk about another of the games that I recommended. Monster Rancher Explorer on the Game Boy Color. Now, I don't have the game cartridge itself to show you what the cartridge looks like, and even if I did, you'd barely be able to see the text on it, so I'll just go into the gameplay basics. It's kind of a unique game in my perspective. It's a puzzle platformer, but the way you get around is so very interesting. You jump using it's one of those games where you have the clunky jump using the up on the D-pad, which takes some getting used to. Once you get used to it, it's okay. And as is a Monster Rancher game, well, let me get into what you do first. In order to get through the levels, you enter into a room, and you have a time limit for each level, of course. But what you do is you one hit and you're dead. But you have this thing called the box hammer, which is what your A button does. It actually spawns boxes on the spot for you to jump onto as platforms and such, and it allows you to break any wooden boxes that are already on the map. But here's an interesting mechanic that this game has. You see, you are rated on the number of treasures that you collect in a room, and sometimes not all the treasures will be spawned when you first enter the room. Yeah, sometimes what you'll have to do is you'll have to make a box, and then when you blow up that box, the treasure will be there. So it's kind of an interesting way to hide secrets. And one of these secret items in specific stages is an item called the Monster Wings. And what that does is if you have 4 fragments of a mystery disc, you'd kind of have to have watched the Monster Rancher anime to know this. I've watched it like maybe 1 or 2 episodes. So I'm not really a fan of the anime, but I like the game. It's one of the first Game Boy Color games that was bought for me. Yeah. The first Game Boy Color games I got... Well, let me start. The first video game I ever played was Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. First game I owned long enough to play to a completion, Pokemon Blue version. First game that was bought for me. That's a tie between Crazy Castle 3 and Monster Rancher Explorer. Yeah, with Angry Video Game Nerd's review of the Crazy Castle series, that's kind of horrible, but still, they were games I kind of played the heck out of. I still haven't beaten either of them now that I think about that, at least not to completion. But anyways, it's a really interesting game. So, I have one more vlog to record for a shout out to OldWorldGamer, as well as describing whatever the last game I'll have to check what I commented on for my game suggestion for him, because I know I suggested Endless Frontier and Monster Rancher Explorer, but I don't know what else I suggested. So, if you like this vlog, subscribe, comment, thumbs up, tell your friends about it. Don't know why you would tell your friends about a vlog, but that's just me. And see you guys in my next Let's Play episode.